You're about to learn how to turn any boring PDF into an engaging video, and it can literally be about anything from step-by-step cooking instructions to a work-based presentation, or even something a little more abstract. You just add a prompt, upload your file, and it will generate an entire video presented by an AI avatar, so you don't need to record anything yourself. Now, I'm guessing you already have a PDF that you want to convert, otherwise you wouldn't be here, and I'm going to use this one that explains the entire history of AI, and it's essentially just 10 long pages of boring text. Studies have shown that people much prefer learning via video, so this tool I'm about to show you is perfect for presentations at work or even posts for social media, and it's already used by the majority of Fortune 100 companies. So go ahead and click the link in the description to head over to Synthesia, and once you're in the dashboard, select Start with Assistant and then Prompt to Video. And I'm now going to hit the attach button at the bottom of the box here and upload my PDF from my computer. And next, I'm just going to choose the duration from this drop-down menu, and I'm going to go for 5 minutes. And now I just need to add a prompt describing any specifics or objectives for my video. So for this one, I just want it to be a light-hearted overview of the history of AI aimed at young adults. Then I just need to pick a style from these options at the bottom, and when I'm ready, I'm going to select Create Video. And the assistant will now get to work converting my text into a video, and I can literally have a conversation with the AI to make sure I get exactly what I'm looking for. So as you can see in the bottom right here, it's now asking me if it's got all of the right details. So I'm just going to say yes to confirm, and off it goes. If your original prompt isn't very detailed, then the AI assistant will probably ask you for your target audience or your objectives for the video. And the assistant has now created an overview of what my video is going to look like. So if I just scroll through the results here, you can see that it's creating a list of scenes over on the left. Some of them feature an AI avatar, and some of them even feature some B-roll clips based on my content. And right next to it on the right, you can see that there's an avatar script for each scene. So that is what my avatar is going to say. And at this point, I can tell the assistant to make any changes. So for example, let's just say I want to make my video much shorter. I just need to add that prompt into the box, hit enter, and the assistant is getting to work once again, and in this case it will completely remake my video based on this request. So when you're happy with the overview, you can either generate and export the video right away, or open up the Synthesia editor by selecting this button next to any of the scenes. And now we can customize the video even further. And what you'll notice is that the Synthesia editor looks quite a lot like a PowerPoint presentation. You have your list of scenes over on the left hand side, you have your video canvas right in the middle there, and you have your script for what your avatar is going to say right at the bottom. And on the right hand side, you still have the AI assistant where you can add any prompt. So if you don't know how to make any edits, you can just use the assistant by describing what you want to see. But before we make any major edits, I just want to see what my video is looking like by pressing play right here.
AI can feel like it exploded out of nowhere, but this story started long before chatbots, with one huge question. Could a machine ever think?
So as you might have noticed there, my avatar currently isn't moving, but don't worry, once we export the final version, it will speak with hand gestures and lip sync. But I can now also completely customize my avatar's outfits and location, or even change it to a completely new host. All I need to do is select my current avatar on the canvas and open up the avatar's menu. And if I go one step backwards, you can see all of the different options for AI hosts for your videos. There are literally hundreds of different avatars to choose from. And because I've already made one, you will also see the option for me to use my own AI avatar clone to present the video. I've already made a very detailed tutorial about how to make your own AI clone, so if you're interested in doing that, you should check the link in the description. For now though, I'm going to stick with the default host that the assistant has given me, but I'm going to customize her outfit by hitting this option here to create outfit. And now I just need to describe whatever I want to see her wear. So for this video that's about the history of AI, I want her to look like a futuristic engineer. And using this menu at the top here, I can also choose to add my company logo to the outfit as well. So if you're making a video for work, this can be a really useful tool for keeping your video on brand. Then I can just hit generate, and in a few minutes it's created the new outfit, and I can add that straight into my scene. But now the new costume that she's wearing doesn't really match the location that she's standing in. So luckily I could customize that as well. I'll just select the avatar once again, open up the Spaces menu and select Create Space, where I can describe a new space in the exact same way. I can also add any branding to this as well if I want to, and just hit generate. Now, as I already mentioned in the first part of the process, the AI assistant has already added some custom B-roll and images based on my PDF, and it's even added some motion graphics in line with my script. But I can also generate video clips that feature my custom avatar. Once again, I'll just select my avatar on the canvas, hit create media, and once again I just need to describe whatever I want to see my avatar do, and at the bottom here you're going to see that whatever clip I make will include my chosen avatar and the location that I already created. So I could just add a detailed prompt into this box, hit generate, and in a few minutes the clip will be dropped onto the canvas. But if you don't want it to be there, just go ahead and delete that straight away. Find a place within your scenes by navigating on the left hand side, and when you're ready, just open up the media tab, select your B-roll clip, and you can now click and drag to resize that wherever you want it within the frame. So in this case, I'm just going to fill the frame like this. And when you're happy with how your video is looking, you can hit generate in the top right and then generate again. And once it's processed, you'll see the final result that might look something like this.
AI can feel like it exploded out of nowhere, but this story started long before chatbots, with one huge question. Could a machine ever think?
And at this point, even after you've finished editing, you can translate your AI avatar and all of the text on screen into any language. All you need to do is hit translate at the top and just type in the languages that you want to see your video in. So I'm going to choose a few different options here, and all I'm doing is typing and selecting the languages from the drop-down menu. Then I'm just going to tick this second button to generate all of the videos automatically and hit translate. And in about 10 to 15 minutes, all of my options are available in the dashboard. And if you want to learn how to create your own AI avatar clone from a single image, you should watch the video on screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one.